Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh has said he wants to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. What is your honest thoughts on that as an opportunity and a potential fight?
Oh, it's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals and always a chance.
What's up, fight fans? Some breaking news. This guy, Julius Julianis, who's an ESPN Knockouts reporter, is reporting that the fight isn't only about to be announced, but the contracts are signed between none other than Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford.
The boxing world is abuzz with the prospect of a monumental showdown between two of its brightest stars, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. This potential bout, tentatively scheduled for 2025 in Las Vegas, has been dubbed the $750 million mega fight, reflecting its anticipated financial magnitude and the significant legacies of both fighters.
I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a payday, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented the 154, and he knows.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico, has established himself as one of boxing's premier talents. With a professional record boasting numerous victories across multiple weight classes, Canelo's accolades include titles in the super welterweight, middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight divisions. His aggressive fighting style, combined with exceptional defensive skills, has made him a formidable opponent in the ring. Terence "Bud" Crawford, from Omaha, Nebraska, is celebrated for his versatility and technical prowess. An undefeated four-division world champion, Crawford has showcased his ability to adapt and dominate across weight classes, earning titles from lightweight to welterweight. His switch-hitting ability and ring intelligence have solidified his status as one of the pound-for-pound best in the sport. Discussions about a potential clash between Canelo and Crawford have been circulating for some time. The idea gained traction when both fighters expressed interest in facing each other, recognizing the historical significance and financial allure such a bout would entail. Crawford, willing to move up in weight to challenge Canelo, stated, "I heard him Canelo say I'm easy work. If I were easy work, you'd take all that money that he Al-Sheikh is offering you." The involvement of influential figures like Turki Al-Sheikh, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, has been pivotal in advancing negotiations. Al-Sheikh has been instrumental in organizing high-profile boxing events and has expressed a keen interest in facilitating this mega fight. He mentioned, "I just wrapped up an important meeting with my team, planning for the upcoming fights we will make for 2024 to 2025. I decided to disregard the Canelo fight, as I don't want it anymore."
Right now, in your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can't put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion. Something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as number one.
The projected financial figures for this bout are staggering. Dubbed the $750 million mega fight, the revenue would encompass pay-per-view sales, gate receipts, sponsorships, and international broadcasting rights. Such a sum would place this event among the most lucrative in boxing history, rivaling the likes of Mayweather versus Pacquiao and Mayweather versus McGregor. One of the primary challenges in organizing this fight is the weight difference between the two fighters. Canelo has been competing at super middleweight, while Crawford's recent bouts have been at welterweight. Bridging this gap requires careful consideration to ensure both fighters are competing on equitable terms. Crawford's willingness to move up in weight is notable, but it raises questions about how the added weight might affect his performance and speed. Both fighters have existing commitments and potential bouts leading up to 2025. Coordinating schedules to allow adequate training camps, promotional activities, and recovery periods is essential. Additionally, the boxing calendar is often crowded with major events, necessitating strategic planning to maximize viewership and revenue. But the breaking news is that Happy Punch has tweeted saying, "Reports saying Canelo and Terence Crawford have agreed to fight this year in Vegas." As you can see in these two images, both Canelo and Crawford met Turki Al-Sheikh recently, and it appears that talks of their potential fight are in full swing. Las Vegas, known as the boxing capital of the world, is the proposed location for this mega fight. The city's infrastructure is well equipped to handle such a high-profile event, but logistics concerning venue selection, security, accommodation, and transportation for fans and entourages require meticulous planning. Canelo Alvarez's game is built on a foundation of power, precision, and experience. Over the years, he has displayed an ability to adapt his style to counter different types of opponents, from slick boxers to powerful brawlers. Known for devastating bodywork, Canelo could focus on wearing Crawford down, especially as the latter adjusts to the higher weight class. With a deep understanding of angles and spacing, Canelo often dictates the pace of his fights. His experience against larger fighters such as Sergey Kovalev and Caleb Plant may give him an edge in handling Crawford's movement. One potential vulnerability for Canelo is dealing with quicker, more elusive opponents. Crawford's speed and ability to switch stances could disrupt Canelo's rhythm. For Terence Crawford, the path to victory will likely involve capitalizing on his speed, versatility, and ring IQ. His ability to seamlessly switch between orthodox and southpaw stances is a rare skill that has confused many opponents. Crawford's movement will be key in avoiding Canelo's power shots. Circling and pivoting to stay off the ropes and out of range will be crucial. Crawford has a knack for setting traps and punishing mistakes. If Canelo overextends or shows any lapses in defense, Crawford's sharp counters could turn the tide.
Top 5 fighters right now in boxing. That's your top 5 right now in boxing, not your that top 5 in boxing right now. Right now.
Champions or just anybody?
Top 5 right now.
Shakur #1, hands down. Tank, he up there. Canelo, Inoue, Tyson Fury.
Damn. That's now beforehand. Back, the back in the day. Who top?
While Crawford is a master technician, moving up in weight to face a naturally larger and stronger fighter like Canelo poses unique challenges. His conditioning, durability, and power retention at a higher weight will be closely scrutinized. Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford represent 2 distinct regions and fan bases, Mexico and the United States. A fight of this magnitude transcends national boundaries, attracting attention from casual viewers and hardcore fans alike. The cultural significance of these fighters, particularly in their home countries, adds another layer of excitement. Canelo carries the legacy of Mexican boxing, which is renowned for its rich history of champions. His participation in this bout reinforces the global prominence of Mexican fighters.
Listen, Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter now. The deterioration is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're going to knock them out and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time. Power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys. So you got to keep that in mind as well.
Terence Crawford's success underscores the strength of American boxing, particularly from regions like the Midwest. His journey from Omaha to the pinnacle of the sport serves as an inspirational story for aspiring athletes. The economic ramifications of this mega fight extend beyond boxing. Host city Las Vegas stands to gain immensely from the influx of tourists, media, and promotional activities. Local businesses, from hotels and restaurants to transportation services, will see a significant boost. However, moving up to super middleweight to face Canelo would be a significant leap. The challenges associated with this transition include adjusting to the increased power and physicality of opponents in the higher weight division. While Crawford's technique and skill are exceptional, questions remain about whether his power and durability will translate effectively to super middleweight.
Be great. That'll be 3 times. If you go 154 and win the belt, that's 3 times super. Then I said, chase super greatness. Come on, Canelo. 160.
Well, if he can get in there with Charlo in like his next 2 fights where he still got age on his side, then maybe go up again. Like if he's trying to chase the greatness. But I mean, he already done something that's never been done. Charlo don't want none of that smoke.
If the fight were to materialize, Crawford's adaptability would be a key factor. His ability to switch stances, adjust his game plan on the fly, and use his speed to outmaneuver opponents could give him an advantage in the early rounds. Crawford's defensive skills and ring IQ would be crucial in avoiding Canelo's powerful punches and setting up his own counters. A fight as monumental as Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford demands meticulous planning and preparation from both camps. With distinct fighting styles and physical attributes, the training strategies for each fighter will focus on enhancing their strengths while neutralizing the opponent's advantages. Both camps, led by experienced and strategic trainers, are expected to push their fighters to their limits in pursuit of victory. Canelo Alvarez's training camp, led by the renowned Eddie Reynoso, has a reputation for precision, innovation, and intense focus. Reynoso's expertise has been instrumental in molding Canelo into one of the most versatile fighters in the sport, and their approach to the Crawford fight will be no different. Canelo's fighting style often involves applying consistent pressure, forcing opponents to engage on his terms. To sustain this strategy against a fighter like Crawford, who excels in movement and counterpunching, Canelo's camp will prioritize cardiovascular conditioning. Rigorous routines such as long-distance running, high-intensity interval training (HIIT), and altitude training could be implemented to ensure Canelo has the stamina to maintain his relentless pace through all 12 rounds, especially if Crawford attempts to draw the fight into the later rounds.
When he fought Canelo and he was like standing right in front of Canelo and Canelo's just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs, and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
One of Crawford's most dangerous assets is his ability to seamlessly switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. This tactic often confounds opponents, creating opportunities for Crawford to exploit openings. Reynoso and his team will dedicate substantial time to studying Crawford's tendencies and patterns when switching stances. The focus will be on drilling Canelo to maintain composure, adjust his angles quickly, and capitalize on any momentary lapses in Crawford's transitions. While Canelo has faced fast opponents before, Crawford's hand speed and combination punching stand out. Speed drills will be crucial in sharpening Canelo's reflexes and reaction time. Techniques such as reaction ball training, mitt work focusing on rapid counters, and sparring with faster partners will be integrated to prepare Canelo for Crawford's quick attacks. The goal will be to ensure that Canelo can anticipate and neutralize Crawford's bursts of offense while remaining poised to deliver his own counterpunches. Terence Crawford's camp, led by Brian Bomac McIntyre, is celebrated for its adaptability and tactical brilliance. Preparing Crawford to step up in weight against a physically imposing fighter like Canelo Alvarez will be a multifaceted challenge. Crawford's team will craft a training regimen that ensures he can maintain his speed and precision while adapting to the demands of a higher weight class and the threat of Canelo's power. Moving up in weight to face Canelo requires Crawford to build additional muscle mass, but this must be done carefully to preserve his signature speed and fluidity. Crawford's camp will likely incorporate tailored strength and conditioning programs, including weightlifting, plyometrics, and core strengthening exercises. These routines will aim to increase his punching power and physical durability while maintaining his agility, ensuring he can handle the size and strength advantage Canelo may bring to the ring. One of the biggest challenges for Crawford would be moving up 2 weight classes to face Canelo. Crawford moved to 154 pounds for his last fight and defeated Israel Madrimov via decision. However, the jump to super middleweight would require him to face even bigger and stronger opponents.
Like Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
Despite the challenges, Crawford's versatility and adaptability could play a crucial role in the fight. His ability to switch stances and use both hands effectively makes him unpredictable and difficult to counter. Crawford's footwork and ring IQ are also top-notch, allowing him to control the pace and distance of the fight. Sparring partners selected for this camp will likely mimic Canelo's aggressive, pressure-based style, with an emphasis on his body shots and counter-punching ability. Crawford's sparring sessions will be designed to simulate the physicality and strategic challenges Canelo presents. These scenarios will help Crawford acclimate to fighting a larger opponent while testing and refining his defensive maneuvers and offensive strategies under realistic conditions. Canelo is renowned for his ability to land devastating body shots and powerful counters, which often wear opponents down over the course of a fight. To counter this, Crawford's camp will emphasize defensive drills aimed at improving head movement, footwork, and overall awareness in the ring. Exercises such as slip rope training, shadow boxing with resistance bands, and defensive sparring will help Crawford hone his ability to evade Canelo's attacks and remain elusive throughout the bout. The focus will also include strategies for nullifying Canelo's ability to cut off the ring, allowing Crawford to utilize his movement to control the pace and range of the fight.
Canelo is beating these guys with all 5 layers of defense. Number 1, feet. Number 2, elbows, hands, shoulders, and the mind. This is exactly how both of those guys got to the highest level of boxing supremacy. Canelo Alvarez means to the Mexican fans what Floyd Money Mayweather meant for black people. 50 wins in boxing, no losses, no draws. And follow for more.
The broadcast of this event will be a global spectacle. Major networks and streaming platforms will vie for the rights to air the fight, with partnerships likely extending across traditional and digital media outlets. Viewers will have the option to watch through pay-per-view, streaming services, and international broadcasts, ensuring maximum reach. Given the star power of Canelo and Crawford, experts predict pay-per-view sales could rival or surpass those of previous blockbuster events like Mayweather-Pacquiao. Innovative promotional campaigns, including behind-the-scenes footage, interviews, and interactive content, will heighten anticipation and engagement. For both Canelo and Crawford, this fight is more than just a financial windfall. It's a defining moment in their careers. A victory for either fighter could solidify their status as the greatest of their generation. The success of this bout could pave the way for more cross-divisional matchups, inspiring fighters to take risks and seek greatness rather than avoiding challenges due to politics or financial concerns. The spectacle and narrative surrounding this fight have the potential to draw new fans to boxing, rejuvenating interest in the sport at a time when it competes with other combat sports like MMA for global attention. The preparation for a fight as monumental as the one between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford requires a level of detail and commitment that leaves no room for error. Both fighters, led by their experienced trainers, will spend months honing their skills and conditioning their bodies to meet the specific challenges this matchup presents. Each camp will focus not only on the physical aspects of training, but also on the mental and strategic elements necessary for success in the ring. In Canelo Alvarez's camp, his longtime trainer Eddie Reynoso will design a rigorous program tailored to combat Crawford's speed and adaptability. One of the key areas of focus will be building Canelo's stamina. Known for his ability to apply relentless pressure throughout fights, Canelo's endurance will be critical against Crawford, who is highly mobile and skilled at maintaining distance. To prepare, Canelo will engage in intense cardio routines, including long-distance runs, high-intensity interval training, and possibly even altitude training to enhance his lung capacity and overall endurance. This will ensure that Canelo can keep up his pace and pressure for the full 12 rounds. Another significant aspect of Canelo's preparation will involve studying and neutralizing Crawford's unique ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. Crawford's versatility has been a key factor in his success, as it often confuses opponents and opens up opportunities for him to land punches from unexpected angles. To counter this, Reynoso will drill Canelo on maintaining composure and adjusting his strategy depending on Crawford's stance. Sparring partners who can replicate Crawford's switch-hitting style will be brought into camp to help Canelo become comfortable dealing with the unpredictable shifts in rhythm and angles. Speed will also play a crucial role in Canelo's training. While Canelo has faced quick opponents in the past, Crawford's hand speed and sharp combinations present a unique challenge. Canelo will engage in drills to improve his reaction time and sharpen his counters. Techniques such as speed bag work, reflex training with light boards, and sparring with faster fighters will help him prepare for the pace of Crawford's attacks. The goal will be to ensure that Canelo can respond effectively to Crawford's rapid-fire punches and create openings for his own powerful counters.
Look up the definition of boxing. Please look up the definition of boxing, the martial arts of boxing, and then come back with your opinion. Because boxing is not all about knocking somebody out. Yes, that's part of it. That can happen, but boxing is a sport where you can outpoint somebody too. That's why they go to the scorecard.
I appreciate that take, bro. That's real educated, man, real thoughtful. But you ain't had a decision win in a long time, bro. You known for like
being a great finisher. So I appreciate that. But that ain't how you moving, though.
Right. Follow for more.
For Terence Crawford, stepping up to face a larger, stronger opponent like Canelo presents its own set of challenges. Under the guidance of Brian Bomac McIntyre, Crawford's camp will focus on building strength while maintaining his signature speed and agility. Moving up in weight requires careful attention to conditioning, and Crawford's strength training will include weightlifting, plyometrics, and functional exercises that enhance his power without compromising his mobility. His team will also implement a tailored nutrition plan to help him gain lean muscle while maintaining his stamina and sharpness. A critical component of Crawford's preparation will involve sparring with partners who can emulate Canelo's physicality and style. These sparring sessions will simulate the relentless pressure and punishing body shots that Canelo is known for, allowing Crawford to practice strategies for evasion and countering under realistic conditions. Crawford's team will likely focus on helping him master the art of staying off the ropes and avoiding prolonged exchanges where Canelo's power could become overwhelming. By constantly moving and controlling the pace of the sparring sessions, Crawford will refine his ability to dictate the fight. Defensive drills will be another key aspect of Crawford's training. Canelo's precision and power, especially in his body shots, make him a dangerous opponent to trade punches with. Crawford will work on sharpening his head movement and footwork, using techniques like slip rope drills and shadow boxing with resistance bands to improve his evasive skills. These exercises will help him stay elusive, minimizing the damage he takes while creating opportunities to counter effectively. Crawford's ability to remain unpredictable and outmaneuver Canelo will be crucial to his game plan. A bout between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford would be unprecedented, featuring two fighters who have achieved undisputed status in different weight classes. Such a matchup transcends typical championship bouts, offering a narrative of legacy, greatness, and the pursuit of boxing immortality. This fight has the potential to inspire upcoming boxers by demonstrating the possibilities that arise from dedication, skill, and the willingness to take on formidable challenges. It underscores the importance of legacy and the pursuit of greatness beyond financial incentives. If this fight comes to fruition, it could be one of the most thrilling showdowns in recent boxing history. Both fighters are undisputed champions in their respective divisions, showcasing contrasting styles and magnetic personalities that have captivated fans worldwide.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I've not been against Terence Crawford against nobody. You got to show me that you can beat him.
While Crawford's technical skills and versatility make him a formidable opponent, the challenge of moving up 2 weight classes and facing Canelo's power and experience cannot be overlooked. Analysts and former champions believe that Canelo holds the edge due to his size and experience at higher weight classes. However, Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ could make for an exciting and competitive fig. The proposed $750 million mega fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford represents a landmark moment in boxing history. While challenges exist, the combined star power of both fighters, coupled with the financial backing and organizational expertise of figures like Turki Al, make this event a tangible reality. As negotiations progress and details are finalized, boxing enthusiasts worldwide eagerly await what promises to be an unforgettable spectacle in the sport's storied legacy.
Just a few weeks ago, you heard what Terence "Bud" Crawford had to say on why he wants to take on Saul Canelo Alvarez.
I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter, and I would just like to, fight another great.
Which is a very noble reason. I mean, it's a reason that I can get behind. If you notice, his primary reason isn't money. He did say it'll be the biggest fight, which, you do want a big fight, but I don't think he meant monetarily, which the money comes, okay? But what he's saying is he want to test himself versus the best. And I think he's telling the truth here, right? Of course you want big money and stuff like that, but I think his swan song is just him testing himself up against the very best. Those are the reasons the war room can get behind.
Who do you think has the edge in this historic showdown? And how do you see the fight playing out? Share your predictions, opinions, and excitement in the comments below.